guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's advent calendar unboxing is the Adagio loose tea advent calendar. So this is a 24-day advent calendar and they do it in two different variations. They do it in a loose tea variation and a tea bag variation, but I have got the loose tea version here. And I must say the contents of each one are slightly different, so depending on which one you're going for, you might want to check that out before you purchase. And I'll put a link under the video if you do want to check out the website and purchase this calendar. So it's a 24-day calendar, and Adagio is a gourmet tea company, so you know you're going to get some real good quality teas, and there are some really interesting sounding flavours and blends in here, so I'm really excited to get started with it. They did kindly send me this for my review, but as usual you'll get my honest thoughts on this one. So we're going to have a look. 24 days, 24 teas. Let's get started. So day number 1 up here. Oh my gosh, how cute is this packaging. So today we've got spiced apple chai, and the ingredients in this one are black tea, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, orange, cloves, apple pieces, natural apple flavour and natural cinnamon flavour. It says to steep for 5 minutes in 100-degree water. So that sounds like a really nice tasty one to get started with, and I really love the little illustration on that. That's very cute. Day number 2. So today we've got elderberry wine. So this is hibiscus, rose hips, elderberry, echinacea, apple pieces, lemongrass, raspberries and blue cornflowers. So that sounds like an interesting blend. And for this one we're going to steep at 5 minutes, again in 100-degree water. So this doesn't have any caffeine in either, so there's a nice blend of teas that have got caffeine in and teas that are more of like a tisane or like a fruit blend. Day number 3. So we've got a slightly different design on this one. So this is the golden turmeric chai, and it contains turmeric inclusion, ginger, cloves, cinnamon, fennel, black peppercorn and natural spicy cinnamon flavour. And this is a steep at 5 minutes for 100 degrees. Turmeric is really good for things like inflammation, and is generally just really good for you. So it sounds like you'll get a little bit of a kind of friendly boost to the old body while you're drinking it, as well as sounding quite nice and spicy and something a little different. So the 3 flavours we've had already have been quite different from each other, some real variety in this one. Day number 4. So today we've got a different type of tea. We've got the cherry marzipan oolong. So this is an oolong tea. It says steep for 3 to 5 minutes in 100-degree water. And the ingredients are oolong tea, cinnamon, apple pieces, rose hips, natural wild cherry flavour, natural almond flavour, cherries and rose petals. Day number 5. We've got pear corlange. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This one is a pear tea with orange, cocoa nibs, natural chocolate flavour, blue cornflowers and natural orange flavour. And this is a steep for 5 minutes in 100-degree water. So one thing I've noticed already, all the ingredients in here are natural flavourings rather than artificial flavourings. So that sounds good, but I guess what else would you expect with a gourmet tea company? Day number 6. Another little illustration going on here. So this one is white pear, and it's a white tea. It contains apple pieces and natural pear flavour, and it says to steep for 3 minutes in 82-degree water, which is very specific. With your green teas and your white teas, it is much better to use non-boiling water. So either boil the kettle, let it cool down, or mix kind of 20% cold water with your 80% boiling water to bring it down to the right temperature. I actually have a temperature controlled kettle because I make a lot of different teas, but it is important that you don't kind of burn these sorts of teas by using boiling hot water. So I would follow the steeping instructions there on the back. Day number 7. So this is a Raja oolong chai. It's got oolong tea, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, chicory, cocoa nibs, natural spicy cinnamon flavour, black peppercorn and cloves. And again, 5 minutes in 100-degree water for this one. Day number 8. And this is an almond oolong. So it's got oolong tea with a natural almond flavour, and you steep it for 3 to 5 minutes in 100-degree water. So it's a nice opportunity to try lots of different types of tea rather than just your standard kind of black teas. And with it having the almond flavour in, if you're not so sure about oolong, it gives it something a little bit extra. Day number 9. Got another design going on, and this one sounds really interesting and fruity. So this is a strawberry banana split. What a fun name. So this is actually a green rooibos tea, so it will not have any caffeine in. And it's got rose hips, apple pieces, lemongrass, natural banana flavour, natural strawberry flavour, strawberries, natural cream flavour, and blue cornflowers. And this, it says to steep for 5 minutes in 100-degree water. And I must say as well, these sachets are really well sealed, so it should keep everything nice and fresh until you use it. Day number 10. So this is a blackberry sage oolong. So it's an oolong tea with sage, raspberry leaves, natural blackberry flavour and raspberries. And you steep it for 3 to 5 minutes in 100-degree water. And I'm pretty sure you can pick up all these teas on their website as well. So if there's one you see in the video and you think I'd like to try that, you can always just buy the teas you fancy trying. But I do like the variety of a calendar like this, so that I can try different teas every day and hopefully find a new favourite. I do drink an awful lot of tea, especially when I'm at home working all the time. I get through a lot of tea. So day number 11 here. So this is cocoa mint green, and it's a green tea with cocoa nibs, natural chocolate mint flavour and peppermint leaves. Sounds right up my street. And it says to steep for 2 to 3 minutes in 82-degree water. Day number 12. Now this one is calling out to me. This is called campfire s'mores, and just the name kind of conjures up that sitting round a fire burning marshmallows. It just takes me there. I'm extremely excited by this one, and I think this is one of their kind of limited edition Christmassy blends. So this is black tea with marshmallow, oh wow, cocoa nibs, dark chocolate chips, natural chocolate flavour, vanilla cream flavour, safflower and lapsang shulong tea. And you steep this for 3 minutes in 100-degree water. That sounds really indulgent and right up my street, so I'm very excited for that one. Day number 13. And this is white chai. So it has got ginger, lemongrass, cinnamon, pineapple pieces, ooh, white tea, coconut, cloves, cardamom, natural spice flavour, apple pieces, red peppercorn and natural cinnamon flavour. And this one we steep for 3 minutes at 91 degrees. That is really specific. I'm going to say 90 degrees for this one. But that sounds interesting. I've got to say, genuinely, I drink a lot of tea from a lot of brands, and I have never heard of so many different flavours that I've not really discovered before. I mean, I've had a white chai before, but it's had different ingredients in there, and I don't know, it just sounds quite intriguing. Day number 14 over here. And I have to say, they are packed in really well, so there is no way these teas are falling out of their days. They have been put in place perfectly because I'm having to wrestle with them to get them out. So today we have got honeybush banana nut. This is a honeybush tea, so it won't have any caffeine in. And it contains apple pieces, cinnamon, cocoa nibs, natural banana flavour, natural chestnut flavour and marigold flowers. And this one we steep for 5 minutes at 100 degrees. So as much as in the morning I enjoy drinking caffeine, sort of afternoon, evening time, I always switch to like caffeine-free teas. So things like a honeybush or a rooibos or a fruit infusion is what I will reach for, because I don't want caffeine to keep me awake at night. So I love that they have included some kind of caffeine-free versions that I can have in the evenings on those days. Day number 15. So we've got another honeybush tea, and this one is called honeybush blueberry pancake. Now that sounds indulgent. So this is a honeybush tea with rose hips, apple pieces, maple flour, blueberries, natural blueberry flour, blue cornflowers and vanilla cream flavour. And this we steep for 5 minutes at 100 degrees. So that sounds, like I said, really nice and indulgent. I look forward to trying that. Day number 16. And this one is called chocolate truffle, so another indulgent one. And this is a black tea with cocoa nibs, natural chocolate flavour, chicory, dark chocolate chips, cocoa and blue cornflowers. And this one we steep for 3 minutes at 100 degrees. That sounds really indulgent for first thing in the morning. But I'm a bit of a chocoholic, so it'll go down well. Day number 17. And we have got Earl Grey Bella Luna. And this is a black tea with coconut, blue cornflowers, natural coconut flavour, natural bergamot flavour and natural cream flavour. And this one we steep for 3 to 5 minutes in 100 degree water. I do like an Earl Grey, so I like that like bergamot flavour. So it'll be interesting to see with the other flavours they've added how that all kind of plays out together. Day number 18. Another kind of caffeine free one. So we have got a rooibos nutcracker. So it's rooibos tea with apple pieces, cocoa nibs, natural caramel flavour, marigold flowers, natural hazelnut flavour, blue cornflowers and a natural chestnut flavour. And this one we steep for 5 minutes in 100 degree water. Day number 19. Gingerbread. So this is a black tea with a natural gingerbread flavour, cinnamon, orange and ginger, and we steep it for 3 minutes in 100 degree water. See, I love all the kind of Christmassy flavours, the gingerbread and yeah, chestnut and those kinds of flavours. So I really like that. And I've got to say, I have unboxed a number of tea advent calendars. This is probably the first one that's going to go up, but I have unboxed a number of others and will be obviously putting them on the channel. And I have to say that so far I have not seen any other calendars that contain this many Christmas type flavours. So most advent calendars just kind of, they'll include 1 or 2 Christmassy flavours, but a lot of them are just sort of the standard core range, like your English breakfast, your standard Earl Greys and things like that. Whereas this is all about new flavours, about Christmas flavours, about winter flavours. So I feel like this is a kind of true Christmas tea calendar like no other I've seen before. So day number 20. And this is a decaf hazelnut sin cream. So it's a decaf Ceylon tea with cinnamon, cocoa nibs, orange, natural hazelnut flavour, marigold flowers, natural cinnamon flavour and natural cream flavour. And we steep it for 3 minutes in 100 degree water. Day number 21. So this is a rooibos Noel, and it's a rooibos tea, so caffeine free, with cinnamon, ginger, cloves, apple pieces, orange, natural spicy cinnamon flavour, rose petals, natural almond flavour and natural orange flavour. And we steep this for 5 minutes in 100 degree water. Sounds good. Not just rooibos, it's rooibos Noel. Day number 22 up here. Candy cane. Ooh, so this is a black tea and it contains candy cane pieces, that's pretty cool, peppermint leaves and natural candy cane flavour, and we steep it for 3 minutes in 100 degree water. Now that is festive. Candy cane, love a good candy cane. So day number 23. This one is called Yuletide Toddy and it contains rose hips, hibiscus, apple pieces, orange, ginger, cinnamon, cherries, natural cranberry flavour, natural cinnamon flavour, natural orange flavour and natural ginger flavour. This one we steep for 5 to 10 minutes, which is quite a long time, and we steep it in 100 degree water. So this sounds like it'd be a really nice kind of alternative to like a mulled wine or I guess a hot toddy. It is obviously non-alcoholic and it's not got caffeine in, it's just got lots and lots of different fruit flavours. And it'd be interesting to see if you do leave it in for the full 10 minutes, how many of those flavours really come out. So Christmas Eve, day number 24. This has got a great name. This is literally called Christmas. So it's a black tea with cinnamon, orange, natural spice flavour, cardamom, cloves, ginger, natural ginger flavour and natural cinnamon flavour, and we steep it for 3 minutes in 100 degree water. So that is everything in the calendar. So the calendar itself is made out of cardboard, so we can recycle it, and the little inserts that they've put in to hold the teas are also made from cardboard, so again we can recycle that. But I really enjoyed that. I really love the idea of some of these flavours. Like I said, it is completely unlike any other tea calendar I've ever opened in the years I've been opening tea advent calendars. And I'm excited to check out a few more flavours on the website because it does sound right up my street. So if you're looking for an advent calendar that will give you nothing but amazing kind of Christmassy flavours, then this has got to be the one for you. If you're enjoying watching advent calendar unboxings, I've got a whole playlist up on the channel which I will link at the end of this video if you want to check that out. I'd love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd like it if you subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. I'll put a link under the video to this website if you want to go and order the calendar, and let me know in the comments what you think of this one and all the amazing flavours. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!